Hi, welcome to this week's G.I. Joe Toy Review, where we'll be doing a special theme month this month for Black History Month, where all four figures I'm reviewing are Black G.I. Joe figures. So we're starting off this week with Roadblock. But before we get on to Roadblock's review, do a special shout out to Back to the Media at 41 South Loudon Street in Winchester, Virginia, on the Walking Mall. We can buy classic video games, vinyl records, vintage toys, comics, DVDs, and cassettes, and more. Uh, of course, you can see their website, www.backtothemedia.com. So go check them out in the Facebook or if you're in the Winchester area, check them out. Come to visit Winchester, check them out. Plus, you can also see them on reach them on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You know, you can email them at backtothemedia@gmail.com. So go check them out if you're in the area. So let's go take a look at Roadblock, starting off with your file card. As you can see, it's Heavy Machine Gunner, codename Roadblock. File name Hinton Marvin F. Primary military specialty, infantry, heavy weapons. Secondary military specialty, cook. Birthplace, Biloxi, Mississippi. Grade is E4. The text read, Roadblock wanted to be a gourmet chef. He was working as a bouncer to earn money to attend the Escoffier school in France when an army recruiter convinced him that the army could train him to be a chef. Roadblock joined but found the army menus and preparation techniques too appalling. Transferred to the infantry, qualified expert M2 Browning 50 caliber heavy machine gun, all Warsaw packed heavy MGs, M16, M19, 11A1 auto pistol. And the quote here is from Roadblock, which says a 50 cal Browning weighs 84 pounds. At 50 pounds for the ammo, that's about 134 pounds of steel, generating 2,930 FPFs in muzzle velocity at a cyclic rate of 550 RPM. Anybody who could handle that doesn't need a machine gun to keep me away. So let's go ahead and take a look at his accessories, starting off with his figure stand, which is typical 25th anniversary G.I. Joe figure stand. G.I. Joe upraised logo in the front, 2-foot pegs so you can place his feet on. Codename Roadblock on the front. Uh, here's his M2 Browning Philly 50 caliber heavy machine gun. The tripod on which it stands on, and the bullet belt, and that's also similar on the Range Viper from the Defensive Cobra Island set that I reviewed a couple of weeks back. So go check out that video. And so let's take a look at Roadblock. Look at his sculpt, and don't go to his articulation, but looking at the sculpt, he's got a bald head. His face, if you can look at it, it's kind of a little too cartoonish for me. As you can see, it's a little too cartoonish. He's got a green vest, red shoulder pad. I guess this way you could put the machine gun, as well as pouches on the other shoulder. Knife underneath that. Red patches to keep the vest closed. Pouch underneath, green pouch underneath that. White T-shirt, black bands at the elbow, black gloves. He's also got this brown belt with a silver collar, brown pouches on each side of the belt, but otherwise pretty plain belt. His pants are a grayish off-white trousers with a huge pouch on the run leg, and that scheme goes all the way down to the black boots. So let's take a look at the articulation of Roadblock. typical articulation, where his head could go 360. They could move it up and down somewhat. Pretty good range of motion on his head. Arm can lift to about here. But usually when you get it up, it gets kind of hard to close it back down. Swivels all the way around 360. Bends at the elbow. Elbow switch. Swivels at the elbow. Of course, he's got an open hand on the one hand. But you could also do 360 on his wrists. He does come with the ab crunch feature, but it's hard to see it with the web gear on. Typical T-hook and delays, spread them apart that far. Lift up here, delay. And then like the Destro, 25th anniversary Destro, you need single jointed at the knee that can bend about so far. And he's got the rocker at the ankle. And then swivels at the ankle. So let's go ahead and take a look at Roadblock completely set up. And here we are with Roadblock completely set up. I like to keep the tripod down there and him holding the machine gun instead of posing him. Because with his knees being single bent, with a single joint, it's hard to bend him down in that position. And he made his first comic book appearance wearing this exact uniform in issue 61, and also made his first appearance in the animated cartoon, Sunbow cartoon, in Arise Serpentor Arise Part 1 in this uniform. But he also appeared in The Rise of Cobra Part 1, The Revenge of Cobra Part 1 back in '84, as well as an earlier comic in his original version 1 uniform. But as soon as I get that figure, I'll show it to you. My thoughts about Roadblock: he's an awesome, excellent figure, awesome character. If you remember his cartoon appearances, he always spoke in rhyme, which was pretty cool for me at the time. Hey, there I just put a Roadblock. But if I could rank this figure, I rank him as a top tier figure. Just based on who his character, just based on the character and the uniqueness of Roadblock. And if you want to see vintage versions of Roadblock version 2 from 1986, I suggest watching ACC 788 and Forum BX257, which they do awesome reviews on this Roadblock as well as other vintage G.I. Joe 1980s and 90s figures. So go ahead and check them out. As far as I know, I haven't seen any modern era videos on this Roadblock besides this one. So I'd like to thank everybody for watching this week, and tune in for week 2 of Black History Month, as we will be reviewing Sergeant Stalker, the G.I. Joe Ranger, and one of the original Green 13s. So tune in next week. I hope you enjoyed this video. Give me a like. Drop a grenade on the like. If you want to subscribe to this channel, watch further videos as they come out. Hit the subscribe button. If you hit the bell next to it after you subscribe, you get notifications when each video comes up. I hope you enjoyed the video. See you guys next week.